Hi, I'm Pau. I'm definitely not a pro triathlete, but I do like to live like one. Minus, of course, the sponsorships and the free year. I juggle work, travel, kind of a social life, and I still manage to race. Triathlon can be really messy. It really isn't perfect at all, but I am here to show and share everything and anything. I'm Pau. I'm 33. I work full time. I also have a couple of side jobs, and somehow I still manage to train for triathlon. So, as you can imagine, my calendar is packed to the rim. On top of that, I travel a ton, mostly because I can't sit still. So, why not add more triathlons to the mix? Training does not always look glamorous. To be honest, it really never does. Sometimes it's the swim before the sunrise, the other one is the run after your 10-hour workday. And why not? Sometimes it never really happens and it's just me eating my pre workout before the bike and never leaving for my workout. So that's the whole point of this series. I'm here not to show you that everything is perfect and everything is check, 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 everything is green on training peaks. No, I'm here to show you reality, the good workouts, the bad workouts, the ones that did not happen, all the travel chaos, and all the funny moments in between. So, if you ever wondered if it's possible to chase big goals and more on my big goals later on and have a busy life, that's what I'm trying to figure it out. And I'm taking you with me on this journey. So hit subscribe because you don't want to miss out. So hopefully by now you're wondering, so who's this chick? How in this world did she end up here? Why is she on YouTube? Why do I care? The answer is simple. 2013, my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer. And I was living here by myself, here meaning in the US. I was in college back then, and I found running as my escape, as my therapy. Like, if it were not for running, I don't know what I would have done. Running helped me through that really hard time of my life. And then, unfortunately, 3 years later, my mom passed away. And that year, I did so much. I did my first full marathon. I did about 12 half marathons that year. I did my first triathlon that summer. I turned into sports, into endurance sports, through grief. Fast forward to 2020, right? 2020 pandemic, COVID, close at home, no, nothing really to do but train. I'm a crazy nut, right? And I ran so much. I kept running. And of course, I injured myself. I blew up my Achilles. But as by now, I hope you know that I cannot sit still. I bought a bike because I needed to move. And I started riding my bike. It was a heavy ass bike. That shit was heavy, a commuter bike. And I ended up one day, like about 2 months after buying this bike, I ended up riding 60 miles by myself in running shorts, wearing sneakers. No water bottles, no food. I honestly just grabbed the bike and left. I stopped halfway through in a gas station to get some water because it was hot as balls. It was hot as balls. August in Florida. Like, Jesus. But during that ride, I was like, chickling, 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 light bulb. If I can do 60 miles on this piece of shit, I can do a half Ironman, right? Because that's how my logic works here. So sure enough, I signed up for a half Ironman that day. So this was in August. The half Ironman was in December. I did not even have a nice bike to do this in. So I decided to buy a road bike, which I received in October. And in December, I did my first half Ironman, which I managed to finish in 5 hours and 4 minutes. And to this day, I am so proud of that, because how the hell did that even happen? Anyone that's ever done a triathlon can tell you, if they're honest, it's addictive. And ever since, I just kept racing. Not just for triathlon, I have done bike races, I have done half marathons and marathons in between. I just have kept doing shit for fun. But you may be wondering, because I wonder this myself too sometimes, why do I keep training so much if I already have done so much? The honest answer is that I just love training. I love it, getting up early, meeting up with friends, sweating together, pushing each other, getting your body to the limit, doing a workout today that last week was impossible to accomplish. And let's not even talk about a month ago, it was like unimaginable. So just that progress, that day-to-day progress, that chipping away towards the big goal is what really keeps me going. For me, training, even from back in the day, it just is my therapy. It got me through one of, if not the hardest time of my life, which was losing my mother. It kept my head clear, it kept me in check. Honestly, without running and then triathlon, I probably would have become an alcoholic. Not even kidding. And it's just my safe space, my mindfulness space where you just forget about everything and anything that's happening in your life and you just focus on the workout that's at hand. And of course, racing is kind of like the cherry on top, is what kind of like the reward, like you're putting all this work, you race, you get your goal, and sometimes you don't, but regardless, you finish what you started, and it's just nothing really compares to it. So what's next for me? I don't want to just finish races. I am all about getting better every day, doing better than in the last race, or at least trying, right? Because race day is another beast. Improving, enhancing, modifying, just getting to the best version that I can possibly be. That's the ultimate goal for sure. But if we're talking about real tangible goals, I have 3 goals that are coming up in the next year, and they are pretty freaking scary. So the first one is I am doing the Ironman 70.3 World Championship, so half Ironman championship in Marbella, Spain, November 8th. So we're like less than 2 months away. And that's pretty scary because I've never been there. I qualified on a race last year that I literally just raced to qualify and I did it. Hell yeah. What am I expecting from that race? I actually don't know. I want to do as best as I can. I want to do it as the fastest that I've ever done a half Ironman. Can I do it? I'm not sure. I got injured this summer, so I'm just chipping away day in, day out, trying to get as many quality workouts in as I can, getting my sleep and my nutrition. My second goal is I am crazy enough that I finally signed up for a full Ironman. Yeah, you're hearing it here first. I am gonna be doing Ironman Texas in April of next year. But I'm not just doing that Ironman to do an Ironman. No, my goal for that Ironman is to qualify for the World Championship in Kona next year. I think that is a very ambitious goal and it's very scary. I am not sure that I can do it, but I will try. I will try. I will put in the work. I will dream big and try my best to get it because I really want to go to Hawaii and race there with the best of the best of the best of the world. And that's why I'm making this series. I want to take you with me on my journey to discover whether or not my huge ass scary goals are so big that I can do them or that they happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but if I can do it, if I can set up goals and wake up and train, and anybody can. I started with not being able to run, I don't know, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, and now I'm gonna do a full Ironman. Like, impossible is nothing. The important thing is just to set the goal and work towards it day in and day out. Why am I so sure that if I can do it, so can you? Well, that's what I'm going to be showing you here. I'm going to be showing you what you don't see on people's Instagram, where they always post about rushing their workouts or like their 15-hour training week. I'm going to be just more blunt. Sometimes I sleep in, sometimes I'm lazy, sometimes I just don't feel like doing shit. But how can I be feeling all of that and still push myself and get out the door? How have I found that?
Okay. I added feeling all that and still push myself.
So what I was saying, how can I feel all these not wanting to do stuff and still do it?
Just do it!
There's a fine line between being lazy and being tired. How have I discovered or improved my sense, or am I feeling lazy or am I tired? How have I decided to treat workouts that I miss, or weeks that I can't do everything that I wanted to do? It's okay. We're not perfect people. We're gonna fail. We're gonna miss things, and it's all good. It's all good. We do this for fun, and that's what brings me to this point. Like, at the end of the day, I want to show that all of this madness is fun. It's very rewarding, and it really changes. It really does change who you are as a person, because it changed who I am as a person. It really does. It really makes you better. It brings the best out of you. So beautiful. It really is beautiful. This is so cliche, I feel, but it really is amazing what being consistent and having a goal and fighting towards that goal or working towards that goal changes who you are. And all of this is not about being perfect. It's about figuring it out day by day, workout by workout. Every little step counts towards your goal. Sometimes you crush it, sometimes you fail, but as long as I keep going back and keep fighting for my goal and showing up for myself, it's all good. It really is. It really is. That's the important part that most people miss. It's like, oh my God,
I missed one workout. I might as well just miss the whole week of workouts.
that's not how it works. So I've been making this oxtail thingy for, I don't know, almost 5 hours. And I'm excited to try it. It's really fucking good. Very good. God damn, this is fantastic. So anywho, I'm just here to show you, see, I'm cooking this thing. I was supposed to live today, but honestly, I prefer to cook this and just work today. So it's fine. It's all good. Life happens. And this is just the beginning. I want to show you that you can travel, work, eat way too many snacks. There's never too many snacks. And still train and race triathlon. I'm not perfect. I'll miss workouts, I'll oversleep, and I'll complain a lot. But what I came to learn is that consistency is everything. It's not about having the perfect week, it's about gathering enough good workouts that you can keep pushing forward. And that's what makes it all work. So click subscribe, cost you nothing, and just come along with this journey. Or no, come along on this journey. Jesus, I'm from Spain, what can I say? On the next episode, I'm gonna be taking you on a full training week, the good days, the bad days, the not so good days. And most importantly, I'm gonna actually be racing a short triathlon. So you're gonna get to see how it is from the inside, little hacks and things that I do on race day that I'm gonna be practicing for my World Championship. And that's all, folks. See you then.